We talked a little bit about sales in the previous video, but now I want to talk to you about how you can market and promote yourself when you decide to take the next step and start advertising yourself as a commercial roofer or decide that you want to start building commercial roof. There's four type of ways that you can promote yourself, whether it's in social media or whether it's in person. So the number one topic that I want to talk about is education. If you are trying to join the commercial roofing industry and you want to start selling commercial roofs, it's very important that you start to display your education. How can you display your education? Displaying your education can be done on social media. It can be done by the posts that your company does across the social medias. It can be done by what your company shows on social media, by what your company shows on your website. But more importantly, it can be done by videos. If you want to step into the commercial roofing industry, you're going to be dealing with people who want to be dealing with a contractor who has extensive commercial roofing knowledge or who can demonstrate that he knows what he is doing. You have to realize that from a residential standpoint to a commercial standpoint, there's a big gap when it comes to value of a property, when it comes to the amount of money that is being invested into redoing a roof. My number one advice to you is start demonstrating all of the education, all of the knowledge that you know. The easiest way that you can do this is by creating videos that are going to educate your prospects or your future clients on exactly what they need to know when it comes to making a commercial roofing replacement or when it comes to taking decisions to maintain or take care of their commercial roofs. That's number one. The other, you want to be able to demonstrate not only to your team, but to everybody else that you're working with that you have a common notion of exactly how commercial roofing systems work and how there's a difference between residential buildings and commercial buildings. So you want to make sure that your education not only targets your ideal clients, but that your education also helps you target possible future subcontractors that you are going to want to be working with, and also that your education is going to be catered to your team so that your team is aware of how commercial roofing works. The second thing that you need to know, you can be building or displaying information that entertains. What do I mean by information that entertains? Whenever you're doing these roof inspections, whenever you're doing sidewalks, it's a perfect time for you to, for example, use your drone to take footage. All of this footage that comes from doing commercial roofing inspections, commercial roofing sidewalks can then be used to be advertised in your website, in your social medias, can be used by other members in your team that are this content should help them get additional inspections, should help them build additional education. Because this content that you're going to be using to entertain, you can also use it to promote education. So we're going to mention it a couple more times. We talked about producing content and having a platform in your company that displays continuous education. Number two, having content, having a platform that shows entertainment when it comes to building roofs. And number three, extraction. What do I mean by extraction? You want to make sure that as you start helping commercial roofing building owners and as you start working with these people, that you're extracting the experiences. I'll give you a quick example. If you help a property management company redo a roof replacement, it is a perfect way for you to extract that experience. How can you extract that experience into video, or even into writing, or even into social media posts, or you could even put this whole story on your website on your commercial roofing tab. And basically, what you want to extract is the experience. What exactly happened? How exactly did you help them? Were they satisfied? What was the exact problem that you fixed for them? And as you were doing the project, what were some of the problems that you faced? You being able to extract your experiences when it comes to commercial roofing is going to show that not only you have knowledge, but that you're able to solve situations as they arise. Every single time that you're dealing with a commercial roof, you want to get the most from the commercial roof when it comes to not only marketing standpoint and education standpoint, but you want to demonstrate and you want to be able to create a portfolio that then you're going to be using to target even more commercial prospects. As I mentioned to you, whenever you're dealing with commercial, people want to make sure that if they're going to give you thousands of dollars or even millions at some point, you not only have brief experience, but you have extensive knowledge, and that you have testimonies, you have the experience, not only because you say it, but because you can actually demonstrate it with pictures, you can demonstrate it with stories, you can demonstrate it with recommendations, you can demonstrate it with referrals. The fourth factor that is very important, it doesn't matter if you have education, it doesn't matter if you have the extraction point part of it, it doesn't matter if you have the entertainment part of it, if you can't push people to take action. You need to make sure that you not only teach your team, but that you yourself know how or what are the factors that are going to push some of your commercial roofing clients to take action. You need to figure out the sweet spots. Every client can be different. Every roof that you're dealing with can have a different sweet spot that needs to be addressed in order for you to get that replacement. You need to make sure that you are able to not only teach your team, but you yourself know how to push some of these commercial building owners to take action and choose your company. Hope this helps.